So right now we're actually messing with some pulleys because we're gonna try and bend the hinge for the door on the front because it's bent in. We're gonna try and pull it out before we remove the old door. And we have a pretty hilarious setup, but honestly, I think it should work. And I'm gonna show you guys it right now. It's probably gonna take a little bit of trial and error, but let's see how it works. So again, this is the situation. We still have the broken, damaged door on there and the hinge right here pressed into the body just ever so slightly. So before we remove the old door to put the new door that we have over here on, we're going to wrap this cable around it, and we have a come along there attached to the back of the truck on what I'd say we're trying to, once we get hooked up, we'll guess the angle a little bit more. But what we're gonna do is wrap it around here. So I'm probably gonna open the door, and I don't care about messing up this hinge because that one we have new hinges on that aren't bent. And we're gonna wrap that cable around it, tug on it this direction, and hope that it pulls it out just straight so that we can take this door off and hang the new door. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna rig this stuff up and just see how it lines up. And then once we get it all lined up, then we'll start tugging on it. So here's the setup, you guys. We have it, I think, on a pretty good trajectory here. And we're just lined up here, got to come along there, all the way to here. And like I said, we're just gonna try to pull this out just ever so slightly. And it's really not even tugging on the door, it's just on the hinge, which is perfect. I can still open and close the door fine. It's just gonna tug on this hinge, hopefully straighten this out. You can see the gap right here where it should be flushed up. So we're gonna click away a little bit and see what happens here. I'm probably gonna have to put the camera down, but one of us is gonna have to go take a look, but we're just gonna put a bit of tension on it here and hopefully pull this out. Keep going. It's moving. Keep going. It's moving. We're almost there. A little bit more. It did bend out though. It's just not all the way there yet. So pulled that out quite a bit, you guys. I think we're pretty much there. It looks like, I don't think we're gonna get any more than that. This thing is so tight like a piano string, and I don't think there's a release on it really. So we're just gonna back up the truck just to release the tension on it because we're dragging the car right now, so keep going. Keep going. Are you clear on the other side? Make sure this guy doesn't hit my wall. Yeah, just keep going. We'll just unhook it. All right, that should be good. Let's see if it held. Sweet, it did held. So it held out. I think we can probably take this off now, you guys. Now we're gonna take the door off since we already straightened the hinge. Omar's got his head stuck in there to try to remove this clip. It's this one here. Can you see it? It shouldn't be too far buried in there. We're gonna have to take off one of those panels. So there's that clip. Yeah, so squeeze that and then pull it off. Come on, use them muscles. There you go. All right, so now we can pull the door off. So we're gonna take off this 12 mm bolt that holds on this kind of limiter or stop. I can do this with one hand here. That bolt is out. I'll put it here so we remember where it goes. And then we can take off the hood hinges, or the hood hinges, the door hinges. So now we can pull out this wire harness through here, like so. That's it, 14 mm bolts, these four. We'll get Omar to grab the door, we'll unbolt it, and she'll come off. Jesus. Ooh, we're gonna scratch the paint, but we're gonna dismember the door and take off the panel, take out the glass, take out the motor, because we gotta transfer it to this door that's over there. And so we're just gonna we're gonna time lapse this thing. We'll just take it all apart, gut it all, and then we'll be ready for the new door. So this is where we're at. We have the yellow door pretty well gutted, and the black door, which this is the state that we received it in. We gotta swap over the regulator, swap over the glass, and that should pretty well do it. I'm not gonna bother with the actual, interior panels just yet. I just want at least the door to be mostly together, and then we can go from there. So I'm gonna throw the regulator and stuff in this one and the glass. There's a ton of adjustment to this, and I honestly have never had to mess with that sort of thing, like as far as the adjustment on where the window tracks are and all that. So yeah, I'm hoping that's not gonna be too annoying, but we'll deal with it as we go. I'll swap it over and continue. Everything's pretty well installed. The window I can't get in because I guess this door, whenever it was removed, it was fully topped out, and I can't seem to get my glass to fit in there. So I'm gonna have to wait till we get the door on to attach these bolts. What I'm talking about here is, see these 3 bolts, 1, 2, and there's one back here. They line up here, 1, 2, 3, and I can't extend the window up enough to get these in. So I'm gonna have to just connect the door, we'll hang the door, and once we put the power on, we'll lower it just ever so slightly so I can get these bolts back in here so we can put the window up and do all those adjustments. But it's kind of final touch stuff. Right now I just want to really get that door on there and see how she looks. That'll give us a pretty cool idea where it needs to be.
That's actually almost perfect. It's actually smaller than fucking guy did.
You guys ready to see the door? Boom. So she's on and it lines up beautifully, you guys. So after we pulled out that hinge, the new one is mounted on good, and we got all our proper gaps here. Nothing hits, and it opens and closes awesome. So you can see here, I mean, all of our body lines are lined up. I still got to do some work on this rear quarter here. But I mean, everywhere that's not dented, like here, you can see it's nice. The bottom here, all the body lines line up perfect. It's just this dent here we're gonna have to deal with. Even the door opens and closes fine. So I mean, I can open and close it with one finger, and we haven't really spent a whole lot of time even aligning it up. But it just went on there and it works. So super happy with that. And then next thing, we're gonna have to start messing with this, because like you guys saw in the other videos, the over fenders are gonna cover most of the damage, and even on the other side, it covers 100%, but this is something we're gonna have to do. So right now we have a puller, we got a slide hammer, we're gonna mess with that, but that'll be on the next video, you guys. So be sure to check out that next video when we take that out. Dude, try opening and closing the door, it's like brand new. It closed better than the other door. Close that. Dude, don't even have to close that hard. Close it. Guys, so thanks for watching, and like I said, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're stopping in for the first time, and turn on your bell notifications so you're notified of all the latest videos. Also, if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.